I could lead you as a baby forever, or could train you, help you grow in my favor with your own self as a vessel that will not hurt and will not kill, that will build up, that will show love, that will reveal this Father's skill.
God's ways are the best ones in parenting, and He knows what we need at the right time. We will see by the pattern of Israel how we learn from the heart what is fine.
Consequences give us senses for the right kinds of defenses. At the right time is the good time, but the pain must show from where good does flow. At the right time, taste the booty, when in God your joy does fully grow.
When God was redeeming His Israel, just coming from the womb of Egypt, all they'd ever known was dependency. All they'd ever lived, it was slavery.
They were all what you'd call an infant child that God had to train up from the wild. God is leading all His children throughout time, and the generations tell of His great plan.
In this earth time, as the parent of the world, He is killing sin, leading us to win, and He's used His people, Israel, and the church to be His visual. At the right time is the good time, but the pain must show from where good does flow. At the right time, taste the booty, when in God your joy does fully grow.
Commandments were all that the Hebrews had known, and to masters their seeds they had sown. Now their master Yahweh made His mandates known, so they know how His favor to win.
Or they'd know they could never obtain their God's pleasure by perfectly obeying. The nation of Israel stood at a mount where a fire was burning with smoke.
It was showing them all the severity of being in God's presence imperfectly. A child will learn not to touch what will burn if he puts his own hand in the fire. At the right time is the good time, but the pain must show from where good does flow. At the right time, taste the booty, when in God your joy does fully grow.
If we want to restrain, we must thoroughly train from the heart and the will and desire. And the nation of Israel needed to learn how their honor and lifeblood would burn.
They'd already seen the terror of sin portrayed in the army that Egypt had sent. All our honor and joy come from love, given by our lifeblood from above.
That's when favor from God shines upon us in grace, and the joy of His benefits strengthen our faith. But if without faith we trust not His relief, then we'll feel discipline for our unbelief.
At the right time is the good time, but the pain must show from where good does flow. At the right time, taste the booty, when in God your joy does fully grow.
Just as Noah by faith trusted God for an ark and was saved through the waters of wrath. So Israel learned that by trusting Yahweh for his own, he would make them a path.
That path that as waters of God's anger fell would save those in him and his enemies kill. God wanted his people to know him, believe. Through the wilderness Israel fell. All their frailty to live and perfection to give, to obey the commandments of God. Through the symbols of judgment, Yahweh instilled that they needed an advocate or they would fall.
At the right time is the good time, but the pain must show from where good does flow. At the right time, taste the booty, when in God your joy does fully grow. In our lifetime we are also given to see where our heart sins will lead, so God can redeem when we see what we need in the shadow of his heavy hand.
Then to Jesus we can look in hope. He's our advocate for eternal life. When we test the forbidden things, for a moment we like what they bring.
But if our hearts are not full of God's love, we don't realize the grief and the sting that the long haul will bring to us all, because we ate booty too soon.
I wanna go your way, oh God.
I wanna know your play, oh God. At the right
Time is the sunshine, but the rain is good if you want your food. At the right time, have a party. When you know death to sin, then it's good.
At the right time is the good time, but the pain must show from where good does flow. At the right time, taste the booty, when in God your joy does fully grow.
At the right time, at the right time, when I am a vessel of my God.